And the recording has started. So good morning, everybody. We're going to start on our backs today. So I invite you to just let the back body melt right down into your mat. Right away, softening. Take a moment to relax your shoulders down your back. Palms to the sky, fingers are soft. Big breath in through your nose. And long exhale through your nose. Tuning out anything that really doesn't matter right now. So forgetting about whatever's not on your mat. Not worrying about anything that happened before or that's going to happen later. Yesterday is history. Tomorrow is a mystery. Today is a gift, which is why we call it the present. Found that in one of my books and it kind of hit home. It's a nice little reading. So just keeping that in mind, that right now is the present. Right now is what matters. Deep breath in, long breath out. And from here, just taking your knees into your chest, one at a time, nice and easy. Give yourself a hug. And a gentle rocking side to side. And slowly massaging out your lower back. And then from here, drop your knees to the right side of your mat. Keep your arms out like a T, palms to the sky. And if you like, you can gaze over your left hand, your left shoulder. And just settling right away into this stretch. Allow your shoulders to relax against the earth. Allow your legs to soften. And directing your breath to wherever your body is feeling this stretch or this lengthening. So expansion through the left side of your body with every inhale. Soften with each exhale. you find you're having an urge to fidget, your mind is wandering, just bring your awareness back to each inhale and each exhale. And let that be your anchor to this present moment right now. Take one final deep inhale and exhale. And slowly bring your knees back. Feet on the ground. Shift your hips so that your spine is in a nice straight line again. Take a breath in and out. And gentle rocking once more with your knees, side to side. And then allow them to fall to the other side, to the left. Once again, arms extended wide. And just soften right into this pose. And again, just finding where you feel the sensation down the right side body. Might be in your chest or your shoulder, perhaps your waist or your hip, your lower back or abdominals. And just remembering in our yin practice, there's no right or wrong. The only thing we need to worry about is honoring how our body is reacting as we move into each pose. Breathing in, just perhaps deepening that sensation. As you breathe out, just slowly softening, relaxing, melting. Noticing how maybe perhaps your body adapts. Usually after a minute or so, your body will adapt to the stretch or the lengthening or the compression. And maybe find an opportunity to shift around a bit, find another sensation, another deepness here. But again, just let it happen. Be guided by what your body's telling you. Slowly bring your knees back to the center. Straighten out your spine and draw your knees into your chest. And let's hug them in really tight. Maybe even grabbing underneath your thighs here and just rocking side to side. Feeling the massage, maybe in your middle back, your upper back, underneath your shoulder blades a bit. And then shift your knees further away so they're almost stacked like tabletop. And then gently rolling here, side to side. So perhaps noticing sensation now, middle back. And if you're rolling big enough, maybe even right down into your lats. And then feet on the earth, knees bent. And again, that gentle rocking, noticing now lower back and your glutes. Also your tummy. It's a nice way to just wake up the tummy, get it prepared for breakfast, all those digestive systems working. And then draw your knees up into your chest again. Getting ready for happy baby. So knees come wide, soles of your feet to the sky. And you can grab either behind your thighs, or if it's available, the outer edges of your feet. Just let your shoulder blades kind of melt down towards your mat, and we're just going to stay here for a couple of breaths in and out. Send your breath all the way down to your lower belly here. Nice big exhale. And then a gentle rocking side to side. And taking your time, going nice and slow, and you might roll all the way over. So much so that your knee touches the ground or your thigh touches the ground. And then coming back to the center, knees on or feet on the ground, knees bent. Take a breath in and out. Make your way over onto one side, slowly up to seated. Good. And I invite you to turn lengthwise on your mat. And if you're on a hard surface, like a hardwood floor or something, you might want to double up the ends of your mat here, just to protect your knees a little bit. We're going to start, and perhaps a block or a bolster in front of you. We're going to start with a very wide child's pose. So thinking regular child's pose, your knees would be as wide as your mat. If it's available, take them a little wider. with your toes touching. So you're going to feel that nice juicy stretch in the inner thighs. And then making your way down, whether you're resting on your bolster or coming right down to the earth, whatever works for you. Belly, chest, and forehead mount. Relax your feet, tops of your feet. And if this is bothering your ankles, you can curl your toes under or place a pillow or a blanket underneath your knees. Take a time, snuggle down, get yourself cozy. And then resolve to find that stillness. Soften your shoulders. Relax your jaw. Deep breath in, long breath out. And just slowly come up onto your hands. And we'll bring our knees in closer so we're back into tabletop. And then from your tabletop, just spread your fingers wide. Notice each fingertip pressed into the earth. And then circles, just moving your body around slowly in one direction. So the movement after the stillness. And then we'll go the other direction. And coming to stillness once again. And into some cat and cow. Maybe close your eyes. As you breathe in, drop your belly, tail tilts up. Head lifts up, shoulders broaden. Then exhale, round your back, tuck your tail, crown of your head slowly to the earth. Slowing it down, feeling the movement. The next time you inhale into cow pose, just holding here. So again, feel the opening in your front body. Slowly round into cat pose, expanding through your back. Shoulder blades widen. And neutral spine. Good. And we'll just unfold our mat if you've got it folded. And from here, we're going to flip over into staff pose. So taking the junk out of the trunk. And we're just going to lengthen our spines nice and tall as we slowly hinge forward. So no props. Don't worry about how far you're going. Just let your body expand upwards. And then you can let your head and shoulders melt. And just coming to stillness wherever you feel this stretch. And again, just remembering it's not about how far down you can fold forward. Just enjoy the ride. Breathe into wherever you're feeling this, whether it's the back of your legs or your lower back. And just trying your best to soften. Allow gravity to slowly draw you down closer. Maybe even seeing if you can make your inhales about the count of 3 or 4, and your exhales, the count of 5 or 6. A nice long exhales, we call this thinking breath. And again, noticing we've been here over a minute. How does the intensity feel? Do you feel longer? And there might be days where your body just doesn't seem to want to open, and that's all right as well. And each time we hit our mat, it's a completely different experience. Breath in, long, juicy exhale. And slowly roll yourself up nice and tall. Good. Shoulders relaxed. And just take a breath in and out. Hands behind your back, just leaning back a little bit. We'll do a little bit of a counter stretch here. So shoulder blades squeeze together on your back as your chest is proud. It's almost like you're smiling with your collarbone. And then come on up. Shake that off. We'll make our way to seated. I'm going to sit on my bolster. You can be comfortable on your mat. I'm just going to do a little neck and shoulder work. So if you have your strap, grab that as well. Nice wide grip. And we're just going to inhale up. Again, come to that sweet, juicy spot. And then down. Inhale up. And exhale down. And again, never forcing it, never coming to a point where you feel pain. I'll just do this a few times. And then we'll take the strap to the side for a moment. Take your right arm straight out, shoulder height, and just draw it across your chest. And then your other hand is going to pull on your tricep. So you can kind of feel the stretch all in the front part of your shoulder here. And then noticing here, if that shoulder is up, hunched up, just kind of draw it down your back. And you just want to feel the stretch across. Breathing in and out. And then we'll take that same arm behind our back. And you can have it in the center of your back. You can bring it over, so I'm grabbing my left elbow here. So now, with your right arm behind you, you're just going to tilt your head to the left. So away from your bent arm. Tilt your chin down so you're looking towards your left hip. And bring your chin down towards your belly and just release your arms. Let them hang by your sides. And then left arm comes up. And straight across your body again, shoulders even. And just gently drawing it across your chest. And we still have that nice, gentle yoga breath. Making no hurries, No worries. Good. And we'll take that same arm behind our back. And again, wherever you can find the stretch, whatever your limit is, I'm going to reach around and grab my right elbow. And then just gently tilting your ear towards the right. So away from your bent arm. And doesn't that feel so good? All down the side of your neck, top of your shoulder, down your arm. And chin turns down towards your right hip. And bring your chin to the center. And up. And release your arms. And again, just let them hang by your sides. And let's inhale our arms up. Exhale, hands to heart. Again, do that 2 more times. Inhale, reach up, big circle. Exhale to heart. Time up. Exhale to heart. And then we'll come into eagle arms. So with your right arm underneath your left. And if eagle's a little bit too intense this morning, you can give yourself a nice big hug instead. So think about your shoulder blades just widening across your back. Just gently pressing your arms together, your palms together. And then big inhale as we just stretch out and press the walls away. Good. Left arm under right this time. And again, just squeezing, pressing together so all that energy is pressing to the midline of your body. And opening up. Here's my little yoga assistant. So just pressing away. And then hands behind your back. Interlace your fingers. And again, draw nice and wide through the front of your chest. And if it's available, you can hold your hands together, your palms, maybe your wrists, maybe even grabbing opposite elbow here. Good job. And just release. Oops. And we're going to grab our strap again. And same thing we did before, just inhaling, reaching up, stretching up, and just notice where your shoulders a little looser. And again, no judgment, no comment. Just notice if they're feeling a little bit looser. One more time up and just hold up, expand. Take a big, huge breath in, and then slowly exhale down. And strap to the side. Just roll our shoulders. And then just moving to the right as we find a nice twist through our lower, middle, and upper back. Draw your right shoulder behind you. Look over your shoulder with your head. And come back to the center, right through to the left. Sitting nice and tall, crown of your head to the sky. Coming back through the center. And take one arm up, take your left arm up, and then just leaning over to the right. And floating over the other way. And coming up. Good. Just roll your shoulders out. Move your torso around if that feels nice. We're going to make our way into our final Shavasana. So for today, let's try to take your bolster or your blocks or whatever you've got, and we're just going to elevate our legs a little bit. So making your way down, just tucking whatever you've got underneath your knees. And then from here, can you, again, slide your shoulders away from your ears, tuck your chin, lengthen the back of your neck, and just let your palms rest face up. Eyes close. Back body melts. And allow your inhales and exhales to just find their natural rhythm. Maybe taking a few moments to scan your body. How do you feel physically, Is there anything still tight or tense? And can you just kind of focus your attention on relaxing that area? Notice what feels good. Always nice to focus on the good things, not just the bad. Your mind, your mood, how are you doing right now? And again, drawing anything good. So take that with you throughout your day. And slowly stretch your arms over your head. Just a good morning stretch. Knees to chest. Make your way on to one side. And up to seated. One final breath together. Big breath in, breathing and reaching up. Exhale, bring your hands to your heart. Thank you all for joining me today. Namaste. I hope you have a wonderful day, and I'll see you all next week. Just going to stop the recording here.